wasn't even a break, it was just that I was so busy and had so much to do for work and in my personal life that I just kind of apologise. I did put this on the back burner. But yeah, basically the work's been really hectic, and we had like a bit of a cyclone warning come in within the last week for the weekend that's just passed. So the last week and a bit has kind of been spent prepping, not necessarily physically prepping for a cyclone, because our location was pretty much going to be missed by the cyclone if it stayed on its projected kind of course. But they just kind of said that at any point, if the wind changed, we would be in the direct path, so better to be prepared than not. So basically we had to do all of our gutter prep, which is our cyclone prep, which is getting rid of gutter kind of gunk. God, it's a hard day for me to talk, apparently. But yeah, there was just all that kind of stuff, making sure there's no big leaves or trees kind of hanging over our house in case the wind's picked up. And then just putting away all of our little loose bits in the yard and making sure they were all safe in the shed. So it doesn't seem like a lot, but we had a fair bit of stuff in our yard, so it was every day, like after work, just knocking away at a little bit of it. So that was fun. Luckily enough, we, as of right now, weren't hit and haven't been hit by the cyclone. I believe it's pretty much run its course, but I'd have to check that actually to be sure. But yeah, so everyone that I'm aware of is safe and sound after the cyclone. But yeah, fun times. I wanted to make this video like a week ago, but I just wasn't able to because the winds were pretty hectic. Like, it was pretty loud with the wind. So I had to kind of put a bit of a pause on it just to make sure nothing was too aggressively loud. But there was a camping and caravan show in our state like a couple of weeks ago, and in our city, I guess, not our state, in our city. And it was pretty fun. There were a lot more caravans than camping kind of things, and my partner and I kind of camp. We don't have a caravan, so there were a lot of stalls and vendors that we weren't too interested in, but there were also some really cool things that we just kind of looked around at, and it's always fun to look at the caravans. At this point, my partner and I will probably only be able to afford a caravan, just with the house prices being as crazy as they are. If you know, you know. I'm sure you all know. I probably should also apologise for the traffic and car sounds. I am filming this like in the afternoon, so there are people driving by, but I just kind of wanted to get something filmed because I had a bit of energy for it, and it's probably the quietest it's been in quite a while, so I'm taking advantage of it. But yeah, so at the sorry, there was a point to me telling you about the caravan and camping show. At this show, one of the vendors that I really enjoyed was a dog treat vendor. That's actually one of the only things we bought from this expo kind of thing, and they were really cool treats. They are all grain free, I believe, which is really cool because our dog is quite allergic to grain, so he gets pretty itchy, and yeah, lollies that are either branded of their things, so like pens or notebooks, or little stickers, and then usually some lollies and like stuff like that. The treats and lolly bags usually just have a different assortment of all of the different lollies that this brand will make. I recall like one of the like motocross brands, I think it was called Krusty Demon or something like that. I think they used to do like a cap in the show bag, which was pretty cool. But yeah, so this wasn't the Royal Show thing, but it was just really cool that this vendor had something similar. So they had like a little gift bag basically, and it comes in this little tote. I love a good tote bag, especially because Australia has banned plastic, so like single-use plastic. So basically, when you go to the shops, you can't really get plastic bags anymore, so you have to pay, I think it's like 25 cents for a paper bag, and yeah, that can, add up if you are doing that like at every shop, because I'm pretty sure for a weekly shop minimum, you'd probably use 3 or 4 bags, so that's $1 extra every time. If you don't care about it, then you don't care, but yeah, my partner and I like to try and use reusable bags, and the tote bags are good for that, so yeah. Alright, let's get into the treats. So this isn't like a promotion or sponsored or anything. I'm gonna say the brand of the dog treats, but that's just simply because I'm gonna be reading it for ASMR. We haven't actually tried these with Bandit yet, so don't know if he'll like them or not, but he's a dog and he eats basically anything, and these are all some of his favourite things, so I'm sure he's gonna love them. But yeah, so first off we have a bag of turkey jerky from Kyle's Doggy Delights. Usually we get Bandit like a chicken or a beef jerky, but turkey jerky is pretty cool, and I'm sure you'll love that. There is what looks to be like at least 8 or 9 full sticks, and then some half sticks of jerky, and it says there's 50 grams in the bag. 50 grams of turkey jerky. Yeah, Bandit's gonna love it. Alright, another one. I'm not too worried about Bandit liking this because we've given him similar things before, but this is liver jerky, and it's 100% beef. So this is beef liver jerky. We usually try to break them up, but we'll give him the bigger pieces for like just normal lunch, and then normal treats, and then we will use the smaller pieces for like dinner toppers and stuff like that. The dinner toppers are good because it just kind of spruces up his what would usually be pretty boring dinner, because he doesn't really have too many different varieties of meats and proteins, because he's quite an allergic dog. What we know he doesn't react to, we tend to just keep giving him the same, but we like to kind of add different things to at least make it a bit exciting for him. I know he's just a dog, but it's fun to make his dinners exciting too. Okay, the next one. This one was quite funny actually, because this didn't come in the gift bag. I just saw this and wanted to get it for him. They are cheesy bacon burger cookies. another 100-gram bag, and it does say there, grain-free, and this was $10 for this 100-gram bag of cheesy bacon burger cookies. Now, the ingredients are chickpea flour, bacon, beef, cheese, eggs, and water. So that's a pretty good ingredients list. Very small, very good. I guess the smaller the ingredient list is, the better, especially when it comes to dog food. But they, the vendors were really funny when they were talking to us about these ones, because it was a really cute story as to how they came up with them. But my partner and I kind of went home and we were just like, are we bad parents because we give him an actual cheeseburger? So basically the vendor was like, oh, we made these cookies because I love cheeseburgers and I want my dog to be able to enjoy them as well. Which I'm like, hell yeah, I love that for you, man. But yeah, Jamie and I were just like, we just be giving Bandit, like, and not full cheeseburgers, don't get me wrong, but if we get takeout and we have like a tiny like leftover bite that we just didn't want to finish, he'll get it. It would be rude not to. Otherwise, he's a very healthy dog, and the vet has no issues, so we're not gonna probably stop. But yeah, we definitely had like a guilty fur parent moment where we were like, are we bad people? But no, and he can enjoy some cheeseburger. But now, at least he can enjoy these by himself. He won't have to share with mum and dad, because we're certainly not going to eat these, although we probably could. Like, the ingredients are chill, but can't say I want to eat a cheesy bacon burger biscuit. I'll just stick to the burger, thank you. Alright, the last one, we got 2 bags because the gift bag was actually supposed to come with a bag of breath mints, like doggy breath mints, and they ran out of the sample sizes, so we got 2 bags of the forage fish. So these are 30-gram bags each. Oh, sorry. This is a 30-gram bag. This came in the show bag, and this was an extra one that we got for free, and this is 60 grams. So these are really, really, really good toppers for Bandit. He loves these more than I would say he loves us. I've seen him go berserk for these, and not in a cute way. It is very cute most of the time, but sometimes he like will run through people to get to these, and I'm like, manners, brother. He's got the brain of a 3-year-old. I'm not being serious, but still, it's funny to see how he reacts to these. I don't like them too much because they stink. But yeah, he loves them, so what are you gonna do? Alright, that's all of it. It's a bit of a quick video just to try and get something up and out. It was really good to be back and be posting again. Sorry for clicking. And yeah, I can't thank you guys all enough for watching these videos and for interacting with my content. I really like doing these, so please let me know if you have any suggestions or any kind of feedback on what you would like me to do or not do, and yeah, I'll try and implement it into the videos. But yeah, I'll try and see if I can do a little bit of a taste test with Bandit after this video, and I'll try and edit it and stick it in afterwards. It might be too loud because he's a gentle boy, but he's not very elegant with his eating. So we'll see if I can make that work. But yeah, thanks heaps for watching, guys. I hope everyone has a lovely evening, day,